Hello and what's going on YouTube? I'm Zero Infinity and today I decided to bring you a Kha'Zix Jungle commentary again. Still though, I have been playing a lot of jungle recently. I seriously don't know why. It's just like a feeling sometimes I just tend up to switch up lanes completely. Either way, Kha'Zix Jungle, I start myself through the red buff with some help from my team, and now I'm going directly to their red because I want to get a cheesy first blood plus the red buff from Xin Zhao. And I'm gonna try the snowball. I'm just waiting there. He doesn't even get into the bushes and he smites it. I'm just waiting there and then BAM! He doesn't even notice that I took his buff, so I get a lot of free damage on top of that guy, and then I have to flash for the auto attack, but I get a first blood, I get his red buff, I get an advantage. Really good. And now I place that ward over there because I want to do the raids and I want to know if he's coming or not, so I just place the ward over there to make sure that nothing happens. Then I go to gank on to the mid lane. I strike that with a few little abilities, nothing much happens, and then go back into my life, farm a little bit of creeps from the mid lane, and then go do the blue buff because I don't want its reset timer to take too long. Then go back into the mid lane. Fortunately, the ward was there, and yeah, Zed still has his jump. I didn't waste anything either way, so yeah. And now check it. I'm going to check it. This is sometimes if this happens, so just don't lose hope. Either way, I go to bot lane, I ping like crazy saying that I'm coming, go, 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 go. And as you can see, I'm all alone in there. My bot lane completely didn't react, and I seriously couldn't waste any more pings on that. So either way, go to do my raids. This kind of, when right now, whites and the wolves, and when this stuff happens, it's when you know if persons are wildcards or not. And by wildcards I mean people that you can trust or not, people that will react to what's happening, people that know what's happening around them, stuff like that. Still, this was 5-man pre-made, so we are 5-man pre-made only for people on call, so we're pretty much discussing what's happening and stuff like that. Either way, back on raids, my red buff was almost up, so I just stood there in that area. Then guess where I'm going next? Trying to gank mid lane. Ha! Maybe you thought I was going red buff. I am going red buff, but he's not up yet. Before I did red buff, I still had to kill Xin Zhao, so the timer is gonna be a little bit later. Either way, this is something that I really like to do a lot. First off, you need wards. You need wards to know the position of the jungler before you can do anything. Safe wards and positional wards to know their position, to know where they're coming, when they're coming, stuff like that, and then proceed to do whatever you want to do. If it's a gank or if it's a counter jungling, still ganks on the bot lane. Leona's on Leona, and I'm just going on Ezreal because I'm prioritizing the AD carry. And nicely, I get a double kill. They just can't escape. They burn everything they had, so perfect for us. Still, as I was mentioning, something very important is that if you have a champion that's very good for counter jungling, that's very good to duel someone, just use it. It's like I'm trying to destroy their jungle completely. And by destroying I mean being merciless to the opponent, completely merciless. And right now they wasted everything. They forced a flash army, but they're so low and they have no walls that now they are all going to die because the damage for the dragon, yeah, plus my teammates over there, so they got wiped. They didn't have ults to save themselves. I don't even know if they had smite with them. And yeah, and now it's an easy dragon for us. We do the dragon, we take it. It's yet one more objective. Next, I go to do my wolves. It's kind of like this. It's just ganking, doing wolves, and then counter jungling. I won't even touch the Xin Zhao's blue because I'm only focused on the red. So right now, Udder's like asking me, "Oh, can you please come gank top?" And all right, I'm coming. And then he bear slaps Yorick in his face. He gets stunned, and then we just dish out damage on him. Then the guy, holy crap, is like super crazy coming after us. Either way, take 1 or 2 creeps. Ahri was getting chased by Xin Zhao, but she managed to kill him. And I do my red buff once again, go back to base. Blue buff should be almost spawning right about now, and I'm going to donate it to Ahri. Oh no, not yet. Yeah, I'm going for the red buff first because, yeah, as I said, I'm not giving any chances. I just stole yet the 3rd red buff. Xin Zhao still hasn't gotten the chance of getting any. And then they started teaming up against me, and then I noticed, well, Xin Zhao is completely isolated. Even if Zed comes, I can dispatch this guy so easily and then just fly away. because I upgraded my E first on Kha'Zix. I don't know between Alt and E what's better right now since it changes, but I still do E either way. Alright, ganks on the bot lane. They knew that I was there and it's gonna be pretty bad. I jump away because I don't want to get killed. Leona jumps in and now this is the part where it gets extremely fucked up. Leona jumps on me and I flash while she sends her E on me because I wanted to take the turret aggro. Fortunately, it has flashed and also managed to get turret aggro, which means that Leona's gonna get a nice and easy double kill and I transfer my red buff to her. Which means even though I gave shutdown money, Ez also gave some money and Leona got the double kill, so it wasn't that bad. And still it was a little bit badly played by me. Either way, trying to see what's happening around the blue buff. I know that Xin Zhao's low, so I'm gonna start looking for him. I jump in, kill him, and jump out. Still, this game is gonna be completely solo. I'm wrecking the jungle, and don't ask me why I doubled that minion. I had the brain lag, guys. Sometimes it happens because I suck. And yeah, I just sent out a W for no complete reason. And now I'm starting to push the lane, and this is the part where Udyr starts saying, "Oh, could you please leave me the CS, dude?" And don't you guys being grateful to your junglers, please? They are already taking their time off of the jungle to gank your lanes. And if they manage to kill a guy, granting you assist money or even kill money, you get an advantage, so they have every right to at least tax a little bit to compensate for the fact that they weren't farming. Plus, when I was pushing, I still managed to get a turret for Udyr, which put him even more ahead on the lane. So there was no reason for him to be complaining. You can have everything and you should at least be a little bit kindful to your junglers who sacrificed themselves to give you advantage over your lanes and to possibly win us the game. Still, we take the bot turret. As you can see, before that I took another red. Now we take the dragon again, back into the wolves, and now the blue buff, trying again to donate to the area again. So this is what happens. If your mid laner is doing well, give him the blue buff. But however, if he's dying too much, or if you really see that they can play properly and they will lose the blue buff almost every time, then just don't give it to them. You take it. Even if it's a pre-mate, if they are doing bad, it's probably they are gonna lose that buff pretty easily anytime. So yeah. Alright, so what happened here? I ganked, and unfortunately, while I was on Ezreal, everyone was on Leona, and Leona was just tanky as hell, and we didn't manage to kill her. Fortunately, Udyr was there, so he ended up getting both kills, but if you noticed, it was a 3 for 2, which was not worth it at all, especially because I gave another shutdown money to their team. Either way, went for mid, Zed was there, he flashed, it's all good. Now Leona is just like alone. I failed my W like a retard. Still, we managed to catch on her, we team up on her, we kill her. It's all good again, guys. I wanted to push the bot lane, but Xin Zhao and Ezreal was there, and now I catch Ezreal alone. I try to chase him, but you know, being Ezreal is just gonna arcane shift away. And I didn't have my jump there yet. Yeah, I was still a little bit away from my jump. And I'm trying to catch on to him now, but he's gonna arcane shift again over the wall, so it ended up in not just killing Xin Zhao. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do golems, and I'm gonna take the advantage to take on the bot turret, so more money for us. I take down the raids, and the red buff has spawned, and right now I know there's a ward there, I know Leona's there, but at this point I'm just like, I'm gonna risk it, because I have escapes, and I do end up escaping, which is really good for us. Leona chased me over to the end of the world. I don't know exactly why, but I end up escaping, so it's all worth. And I go back to base, I buy my items. As you can see, I have Last Whisper, I have the Elder Lizard, I have the Ravenous Hydra. I'm quite stacked up on items. Now, this is gonna be the biggest chase ever. Once again, I feel my W like an idiot. Zed ults me, then he tries to juke me with the ult, but I saved my jump for stuff like this, so here I go again. He slows me with the Blade of the Rune King, and as I said, this is gonna be the biggest chase ever. I am still chasing and still waiting for the moment. I fail my slow again, and now he's gonna shadow, and I'm gonna be forced to flash, jump, kill him, flash out, and Udyr just tanks the turret like a boss. We kill their junglers, and well, it's just a big advantage. If you notice, I don't think that Xin Zhao got any red buffs, and And if you want to win games, you gotta be merciless to your opponent. Get an advantage, and you gotta take it to the win. Well guys, I hope you have enjoyed the game. Subscribe if you liked it. There are also other videos for you to watch. And share my stuff if you really enjoyed it. I hope to see you all next time. And GG.